Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. And I'm back with some Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. It's 6 a.m. in Detroit. It's cold in the D. But for me, it's the Vampire's Dream in California. This ain't Detroit. This ain't the D. Pause. The Vampire's Dream. The Vampire's Dream. What's up, Fight World? You know, I had to make this video. I'm going to be brutally honest here. I want to make this video about Triple G because I noticed some changes. Change is good for any of us. Whatever it takes for any of y'all niggas to get about the hood. Shit, I'm with you. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Do your thing, Triple G. Nah, but I noticed some changes with Triple G. And we're going to talk about it in this episode. To be 100, I ain't really made no videos about it because I haven't been too interested in the moves of Gennady Golovkin right now. That Steve rolls over my head. I can't understand it. I can't understand how a silver medalist from the Olympics, someone who was saying they were the boogeyman, you know, someone that said they beat Canelo twice, who, you know, he looked good, versus Danny Jacobs. You said you just won your last fight and got robbed again. So you beat Danny Jacobs, thought you lost. See, you got to look at it. Canelo, you know, to his credit, and that's a testament to his skill, Canelo just got to this division, and this is his second, that's his third fight at the flat 160, and he has a Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. at 164.5. So, you know, 3 fights. This is his third and a half fight. I don't really consider the Chavez Jr. a fight. That was at a bullshit catch weight and blah, blah, blah. And Chavez didn't come to fight, you know. And you've seen the skill set of Canelo as the guy who just moved up to this division. And he actually drove Danny Jacobs back and had Danny Jacobs fighting off the back foot, jabbing. And, you know, I'm talking about them early rounds. Jacobs was kind of just primarily jabbing in a lot of those rounds. Couldn't get a read on Canelo. You know, Canelo was slipping and, you know, getting crafty. You know, he was doing the chingy. I like the way you do that right there. He came with that right there movement, that head movement, and, you know, stalking him, right? Meanwhile, Triple G has been a middleweight since the amateurs, and he never was really backing up Jacobs like that. So that's a testament to the skill set of Saul Canelo Alvarez. Because as a smaller guy, he backed up for his second fight, at least for, you know, several first rounds. Triple G, who's been fighting at middleweight, and Danny Jacobs, who's a big middleweight too. You know what I'm saying? They talking about he might go up to 168. Meanwhile, Golovkin, as I said, fought Jacobs, and he wasn't driving him back like that. He was jabbing. He looked like he didn't, and that's what, there's different fighters in certain regions. You know, there's no stereotype that fits everybody, but the region that Triple G is from, some fighters, you know, they lack the inside work. And he's one of them. Triple G ain't got no vicious, you know, inside game. Triple G, that's why you see his when he fought a real Mexican fighter in his prime, like Canelo, you've seen them body shot, the body attack that we've seen in Triple G went do the thing with the blood, the gut, and the eyes. What movie is that from? That body attack went nowhere fast in both Canelo fights. Bro, Triple G landed like 16 body shots in 24 rounds versus Canelo. I told you, because Triple G is slow. He's slow, and Canelo's hands are too fast. And Canelo got a defense. Shout out to Frank. It is Blue Streak. That's why Triple G, man, Canelo's a good fighter, bro. That's why Triple G and Jacobs was froze up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's Blue Streak. Dave Chappelle. It was a Martin Lawrence movie, but Dave Chappelle did that part. Yeah, they be lying, saying Triple G let opponents punch him in the face. Why don't you let David Lemieux get free swings in? Exactly. You let Jacobs get free swings without trying to move out the way. So anyway, see, y'all getting schooled. And I told y'all, Canelo, he never gives Floyd credit. This motherfucker studied Floyd, especially after that loss. He took some plays out of Floyd. You know, he's doing some, now he's not Floyd, but he's doing some little baby Floyd moves. He always talk about Muhammad Ali and, you know, Julio Cesar Chavez and liking Oscar De La Hoya. Canelo will never admit it, but he studied Floyd probably more than them other dudes that he be saying. Like De La Hoya, he don't fight like, you know, Julio Cesar Chavez and all these other people he does give the props to. Muhammad Ali, he studied Floyd. But again, that's his business. He ain't gonna admit it. But anyway, one thing he did like Floyd is being the smaller guy versus Jacobs and Triple G, he found a way to drive him back. Just like when Canelo was the bigger guy and Floyd skillfully found a way to drive Canelo back by befuddling him, giving him different looks. So, you know, Canelo, he's a student of the game. Anyway, meanwhile, Triple G been fighting at middleweight since the amateurs, and he kind of has two modes. You know, he's good at what he does, but is mostly offensively oriented, you know. And if he can't just mow you over and, like, you know, break you down, getting ready to take you down, boy, getting ready to, if he can't just mosey over and, you know, and crush you, you know, and crush you, then he'll try to jab you. And then just do some basic stuff, you know, be cautious and jab, subtle shifting, no crazy defense, not really a tight defense, no crazy head movement. Look at Canelo's head movement, bro, and then tell me Triple G has good head movement. You know, look at Errol Spence's head movement versus Mikey Garcia, bro. Look at Regis Prograis' head movement and tell me Triple G got head movement. So, anyway, I haven't really been moved by the recent decisions of Triple G. You feel what I'm saying? Like, especially the Steve Rolls. Head movement. Yeah, Ronda Rousey trainer voice, Edwin voice, or Edmund, or whatever the fuck his name is. Head movement. But, man, I haven't really been moved by I'm not impressed with who he's fighting. Like, you know, it's not even a diss to Steve Rolls. I just don't know enough about him. And the bit of research I did, I was not, like, fond of. Like, you know, a guy who's never fought a 12-rounder. Like, it'd be one thing if you Mike Tyson or something, you was knocking out everyone so you never made it to the 12th round. That's not the case. He never been in a fight scheduled to go 12 rounds. He's only been in one fight scheduled to go to 10 rounds, and it went the full 10 rounds. So... and he's a 168-pounder fighting Triple G at a catchweight. That's horrible, bro. That's horrible. I would have preferred he did a Canelo move and then went up to 168. At least let the man have that, and then just put him on a rehydration clause. I would have preferred that. This dude think he Mayweather or Canelo or something. He's trying to have all the advantages, and on top of that, like, Canelo is short for the division. And he's smaller, and he's definitely an A side. So I'm not saying it's right, but we could say he's in more of a position to, stress a rehydration clause on a Rocky Fielding, on a Danny Jacobs. You want to fight Canelo, that's kind of one of the things you're kind of at his mercy. Triple G ain't no A-side like that, bro. He coming off a loss, no belts, no pay-per-view real numbers unless he did it with Canelo, and he up here tapping Steve Rose, like, bro, why do you need severe advantages over Steve Rose? You could at least fought him at 68 and just put a rehydration clause. That I don't like that move. I really question some of the game plan of DAZN. I really question it. How would you guys green like this, bro? Listen. I don't want to hear shit about Andrade versus Selesky. I don't hear shit about Charlo versus Brandon Adams or any other fight. Shut the fuck up. Like, remember Eddie Murphy and Vampire in Brooklyn? Shut the fuck up. God damn it. I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't want to hear the Black Channel. None of that, bro. Because Triple G, he fighting a guy who never fought in a 12-rounder before. He fought 1 10-rounder. He fighting him at a catchweight, bro. He fights just because his last name is Rolls. That's another thing, bro. Rolls. That don't even sound right, bro. Triple G, DAZN, they dropped the ball with this fight. Man, I hope Steve Rose come bring it, because see this is what these companies and networks and John Skipper and all these motherfuckers with money, this is what they don't realize. It's era of new media, baby, and we coming. You got to do right by the boxing fans, including American fans. You're not just gonna pitch, you ain't Roger Clemens. You ain't just gonna pitch whatever you want. You're not Randy Johnson. You're just gonna pitch whatever you want and think Americans are gonna gobble it up. I ain't heard no hype of Tyson Fury, Tom Schwartz. I ain't heard no hype from positive hype from Triple G and Rolls. Bad decision making, bro. And the crazy thing is this: Triple G versus Selesky, that's not even the fight that I wanted to see, but that would have been better than this. Fucking the way Jack Kukale looked versus Derevchenko, that would have been better. And Andrade beat Kukale already. Derevchenko, a guy Jacobs beat, that would have been better. Bro, they could have done something. Or go to 68, fight Caleb Smith or something. But like I said, I don't understand the game plan with what they're doing with Triple G, because you're gonna try to force feed. This is my theory. My theory is that DAZN's gonna try to force feed us Canelo. Canelo just did his thing. He beat Jacobs and took his belt. Cool. He just did his thing. Let him rest up with his family and his kids and his girlfriend and move on. Triple G claiming he beat Canelo's ass 2 times, and he's fighting Steve Rolls and firing Abel, not speaking English in interviews, fighting a guy with the last name of Rolls. Roll out. He did not beat up Jacob. Who didn't beat? I said beat. I said Canelo beat Jacobs. He beat Jacobs. He just won the fight. That's what they gave it to him. What are you talking about? Yeah, skipping mandatories, not listening to the WBC, let the IBF strip him. This is a travesty. This is a travesty that Triple G is allowed to just sit up here and nobody questions it. They get in front of him and curl up and tuck their tail and be and he and laughing, but nobody ask these tough questions. Triple G, he's cool, but like motherfuckers is scared. You think he gonna hit you or something? He got power. What you scared? Like, bro, this is crazy. Like, hey, how'd you come up with Steve Rose? People, they sit there like coward, like in silence. Like nobody wants to even ask about it. Huh. Who's Steve Rose again? Like they don't even know, and they don't want to ask questions. They want to be all smiley, buddy, he. I need to know how y'all came up on Steve Rose. They just took out the yellow pages. That's what they really did. They got a phone book and shit. We used to do that. We used to prank call people back in the day. Just pull out yellow pages and somebody with a funny last name, Jeff Wiener, and then we would just dial his number because his last name was Jeff Wiener and be like, "Hello, can I speak to the Wiener of the house?" We used to just do stupid. That's literally what DAZN did. They picked up some yellow pages and just picked the Steve Rose and just, flip through the pages and pick somebody. That's the equivalent. And don't nobody want to say nothing. Don't nobody want to talk about it but new media. This is a travesty, bro. And anyway, y'all laughing. Man, he could have fought Jeff Mayweather or somebody, bro. Somebody I know. I know Jeff Mayweather. That's shout out to Jeff. I mean, I don't know if he want to fight, but at least somebody he's doing the Mayweather Boxing channel. Maybe he want to fight. At least somebody I know, bro. Like, I know they got a couple Mayweathers that fight that y'all haven't even heard of. It's like the Jackson 5. Phil, stop. I'm being serious. I'm just saying, like, I know, like, Floyd Sr. got another son. Shout out to my dude. There's, like, other secret Mayweathers. Like, it's like the Jackson 5. Like, Randy. There was some other Jackson. Everybody knows, like, Tito, Michael, Randy and shit, and Janet and LaToya. But there was like, other Jacksons. They're like Enrique Jackson. I'm like, who the fuck is that? He was just in the back with the tambourines and shit. They got Mayweathers like that. You could have at least picked someone with Mayweather last name. Fucking Cecil Mayweather or somebody that we didn't even know was real. At least it has Mayweather attached to it, bro. Rodney Mayweather. Like, oh, he fighting Rodney in there? They just literally picked some random fucking Tom Arnold. It's just anybody, bro. Roseanne Barr. They just picking names out, bro. Like, you could have picked anybody. At least anybody that Scott Baio. Why didn't you fight Scott Baio? Dave Coulier and shit. Man, y'all. Somebody said there's a battle rapper named Mayweather. I don't know no battle rapper named Mayweather. He might be nice, though. Yeah, Roscoe Mayweather. Cool. Sign him up. I got an uncle named Everett. Fight him, bro. They just picking. Since we picking people, I got some people I went to high school with. Just whatever. I'm gonna see who. I'm gonna check my last Lyft ride, and I'm gonna see if they have who picked me up. This is the equivalent of how they picked. Bro, hold on. Okay. Yeah, now we talking. This is my ride history. Yeah, we got some. Look, they all drove Lyft. These are my Lyft rides, bro. My last one. Who is this? Dave Chappelle gave me a ride. God damn. Damn. Who is that? I got a ride by Chappelle. Bro, look, I got a whole roster. DAZN, eat your heart out. All these people, bro. Who the fuck is this? Fight him. He look like he from LA or something. What's up, cuz? Look, I'm just telling you, like. Hey, look, I got this is literally my live. DAZN, have at it, bro. I got work for y'all. Look, I got the Alter Ego Promotions. Look, I got the work, bruh. Look, this is my who this? He ready. They ready. Look. Oh shit, Billy Zane. Oh fuck, Billy Zane ready. He got the beanie, man, bro. Let's get it. I got the roster for. I got a whole ass roster, bro. Yeah, I got Triple G's next 6 fights lined up, bro. Let's get it, DAZN. Digital mile, like, bro. I got the whole roster, bro. That since we just picking the new, that shit look like a UFC fight card. I got the main card, main event, the co-feature, the prelims. Let's get it, bro. Says Triple G just want to be picking people. My old teacher from 3rd grade, Miss Bailey. Miss Bailey, what's up? Like, we just picking people. No, we having some fun, but still, bro. This is insane. But see, this ego promotion. Somebody said Triple G versus Danny DeVito. For all y'all young bucks, he played the Penguin in Batman Returns. I played this stinking city like a harp from hell. He was eating raw fish. Remember, he was biting the heads off fishes and shit. And he had that old, like, that old high school sweetheart body that had 18 kids and shit. I played this stinking city like a harp from hell. Y'all said the Penguin, fucking get shorty looking ass, throw mama from the train looking ass. Bro, I'm just saying, like, this is crazy. Triple G finna fight. Charlie bit me. He bit my finger. Charlie, no. We just picking people. That kid probably grown up now. That video was Charlie bit me. That shit was, what was that, 2008? He might be a cool 18. Like, this shit is crazy. Did you see the DAZN promo for pay-per-view is dead with Canelo and Jake? Man, stop, bro. See, listen. This is the other thing. That's making it worse. That's making the ridicule worse for fights like this. Cause you go in that pay-per-view, but you not slaughtering. Like, listen. Like, when I say, oh, media is dead, bro, look at it. That shit look like a graveyard. Remember on Lion King, where the hyenas was and shit? That shit looked like a graveyard. So when I tell you that, like, y'all see it. They keep saying pay-per-view is dead. But how the fuck is it dead with Triple G rolls, bro? Like, really? That's embarrassing. I would focus more on that. Like, what kind of card can you build from Triple G rolls? Like, like they like Top Rank, they'll put Terrence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez, and then they'll put Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo on the undercard, or Michaela Mayer, right? What card do you build with Triple G rolls? Scuba Steve and, Aquaman? Like, what fights? Bro, this is crazy. It's just insane. And then to be running around saying you beat Canelo, that don't look right. Oh, I beat Canelo. I whooped his ass. Okay, you whooped his ass so bad, then why are you fighting Steve Rolls? And why'd you switch your trainers? And see, this is what I noticed with some of the foreign fighters. Some of the foreign fighters, when they lose, it seems like out of nowhere, that's when the trainer switch happens. Amir Khan, Kovalev, Triple G. So I don't know. In every situation, maybe it was money and, that's what they're saying, stuff like that. But I think some of it could be the fact that he lost. I feel like some fighters don't know how to take a L and compartmentalize that. So that could have created additional rift with Abel Sanchez. Triple G could be looking for someone to blame here, and then money might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. But him and Abel was looking like, Will Ferrell and Step Brothers and shit. You gotta call me Nighthawk. It was looking like they were inseparable. Everything was cool. And Abel was talking crazy for Triple G, and Triple G was like, yeah, no, that's Abel. That's not, doing that. And then all of a sudden, the first sign of an L, now you guys break up after 10 years. I don't know, man. Look at shaky. But yeah, man, I'm not pleased with this Triple G fight, bro. Man, Ego making some good points. We straight to the money. This is what we do. But you gotta call me night. I'm gonna wait till you go to sleep. Fill up a pillowcase with bars of soap and beat the shit out of you. It's my house now, Kimosabi. My house. Yeah, they was like stepbrothers and shit. Get your liver spotted hands off my mother. Prestige worldwide, wide. They was on some prestige worldwide. And then first time he break up with Abel comes after L. Why didn't you break up after the Vanes Matarosa knockout? Before the Canelo rematch. You waited till Canelo whooped you, and then you all of a sudden break up. Whatever. And then all of it. See, and the other thing that I think, where I think I might be on to something like that played a part, not knowing how to take the L, is because when did Triple G stop speaking English in interviews, bro? Before he used to be like, "Man, no, it's good." He would do all the interviews and shit. Now all of a sudden he's speaking through a Listen, Triple G, this is a fact because I watched Triple G's whole career in England or since he hit the U.S. Triple G used to get angry when they try to have a translator. He was like stubborn, like, nah, I want to practice my English. I want to work English. Now all of a sudden he don't speak English. Now all of a sudden he's not doing interviews in English. You feel what I'm saying? Before, his English wasn't as good when he first, like, after Proska fight. And then they would say, hey, Max Kellerman would be like, yeah, let's talk to your trainer. And he would damn near be like, nah, hey, guys, hey, it's me. I'm ready. Everybody. Like, and he would still try for it. And because that's one of the things that I respected. I was like, okay, he's just trying to learn the English language or improve. Cool, no biggie. You know what I'm saying? But then now all of a sudden Canelo beat the fucking linguistics out you. Damn, Canelo got too much power, bro. If you're bilingual and then you fight Canelo and then he knocks a language about you, hey, Canelo, you the man, bro. Canelo got too much power. I said it. This motherfucker got wilder power. I've never seen no one in the history of boxing knock a language out somebody. Like, damn. You went from trilingual to bilingual, then you got your ass whooped, bro. If you go from bilingual to one language, cool. Because what's next? You fight Canelo again, you're going to be doing sign language and shit. That's what Triple G's going. He's going to be like, like, what's the next step? Canelo got, no one man should have all this power. If Triple G was speaking like Russian and English, and then Canelo made him so he's not encouraged to speak English or whatever, what's next after the trilogy? If Canelo beats him again, then the motherfucker gonna be, doing sign language and shit. Loads of fighters have died in the ring. What? Where do they make y'all? What does that have to do with anything? Are you the Grim Reaper? That man said loads of fighters have died in the ring. What the fuck? Fighter IQ was popping. Yeah, I'll probably be out there for the Wilder. I'm gonna go to the Jared Hurd shit too. I don't even know, man. I don't know. Anybody know Virginia? I don't even know where the fights. I never been out there. I don't even know. They gonna drop me off at the White House or something? I don't know the DMV. Drop me off at the White House. I need to talk to Trump. I got some questions for him. Nah, I don't even know what airplane, like what, man, I don't even know. I'm just gonna parachute. I'm just gonna parachute to the DMV. I don't even know what the airport's called. We gonna figure it out though. What airport do I need to be? What airport do I need to be to, to get close to where the Hurd fight is? Yeah, Golovkin admitted he don't know Steve Rolls. Exactly. All right, I'm going to need y'all. Reagan? Reaganomics. BWI. What's that? All right, I'll look for Reagan. Y'all putting helico triple. You're putting GGG, DC, DCA, BWI. I don't know all these acronyms y'all putting. You're like BWI, BBW women. Like I'm like, what? Y'all stop with all these acronyms. It's late. Y'all got all the acronyms. That the ooh what I don't know what the. Let me check. I don't even know the arena or nothing. I never been out there. Shout out to DMV, bro. Some of y'all reach out to me, or I'll talk about it more in a later stream. Uh, Eagle Bank Arena in Fairfax, Virginia. That's where I need to be. So I don't know what I'm doing. We gonna wing this. Anyway, Triple G, his demeanor seems different. He's now with Jonathan Banks. That's a good fit. You know, Jonathan Banks is a cool trainer. Porter Spence. Ooh, I'd have to lean towards Spence. Momentum is kind of going his way, and he's bigger. But I think it'll be a better fight than Mikey, for sure. No, shout out to Z. Yo, Ego, you seen Golovkin admit Mexican style was a marketing ploy? But he didn't have to admit that. I told you guys that. I said that's a gimmick. But he ran with it. So whatever. Now he going to be African American style with Jonathan Banks. Detroit style or some shit. I told y'all that was a mark. I didn't have to hear him say it. I told you that. But you know, once I'm glad you said that. Guess what? New media. This is why I don't fear standing on the front line with all these arguments, because it's only a matter of time, bro. It's only a matter of time. All this stuff comes to light. I told you that was a gimmick. I told you it was a marketing ploy to try to, get the Hispanic Latino community. But guess what? As soon as he fought a Latino that is impactful, that, has a real big name like Canelo, the community was already split anyway. Not everyone just stayed and rode for. A lot of people was like, man, fuck Golovkin. I'm rocking with Canelo. He from Guadalajara. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's been back. That whole Mexican style shit been backfired, because as soon as he fought a real relevant Mexican fighter out of Mexico who actually speaks Spanish and walked him down, like more of the quote unquote Mexican style in the rematch, that shit it's been a dub. Ever since that, it's been a dub. And a lot of y'all like fell for this and went for this. Like he's screaming this Mexican style. Explain what he feels is Mexican style. Then he fired a Mexican trainer, Abel Sanchez. Okay, don't speak no Spanish. Don't what? This shit is funny. It's only a matter of time. Like I said, all this stuff comes out. It was a gimmick, like I told y'all. And now the gimmick has run its course. So he said he was Mexican style. This is what he said. Then his Mexican-American trainer, Abel Sanchez, just got fired over a money dispute. So what is it? Y'all couldn't get the peso style together? Like, I don't get it, bro. What happened? I thought you was Mexican style. Aren't you supposed to work it out with the guy that originated you guys concocted this plan? Man, get the claps up. We got a new channel member. Shout out to the Boxing Stoner. The Boxing Stoner said he high right now. So, it was a gimmick. It was a gimmick to try to entice fans to get them on his side. Listen, we need more claps. We just got a new member. I told you I got members like Costco. We working, talking this good old boxing talk. We welcome everybody. Shout out to the Boxing Stoner. And like I said, when I said it was a gimmick, they're, oh, you're hating and blah, blah, blah. All the stuff you guys always say to me until I'm proven wrong. And can y'all start sending me, I'm going to get a P.O. box. Can y'all start sending me Hallmark cards for every time that I get it right and y'all fuckers get it wrong? You know what I'm saying? Can y'all start sending me cards like, we're sorry, ego? Because y'all never do that. See, and this is the thing. I'm a man. When I get it wrong, I tell you. I come on here and be like, yo, whoop. I said this. I thought this. I'm wrong. These dudes never do that. Like, I say Triple G's, quote unquote Mexican style, whatever he was running around with, didn't really apply to his style, and it was a gimmick. Like, I told you that a long time ago, The way he defined it, he said, like, Julio Cesar Chavez and guys like this and, Margarito and this. You don't even fight like that, though. You don't fight like Chavez. You don't fight like Margarito. You don't fight like Salido. When Triple G was up against it against elite names, he jabbed. That's Jabsican style. That's, hey, what did I learn in the amateur style? Right? Let's go back to the basic style. That's, hey, I don't have the best defense, so let me rely on my chin style, bro. All right, you in the hot seat. He says, you were wrong about the Jacobs fight. I'll tell you that. What was I wrong about? I love when they do this. We got a hot seat. You were wrong about the Jacobs fight. So what am I wrong about? I don't get it. So please explain. Triple G had an opportunity to have this quote-unquote style in play in the David Lemieux fight. That could have been a war, but it wasn't. He controlled him with the jab. Smart, but it's not. It goes against the gimmick and the coin term and what you said that you about. Same thing with the Canelo too. You were getting walked down by a smaller man. Where was that style then? So anyway, where's this dude at? We got a hot seat. See, I can multitask. Oh, Halo. We about to give you your Halo and get you up out of this chat. You said I was wrong about Jacobs. I'll tell you that. What was I wrong about? What are you talking about? What part? 10 seconds. 9 seconds. What was I wrong about? Oh, Halos. Y'all gonna learn. All you have to do is be held accountable for what you say. So if you put it, just be prepared at all times. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, It's easier to keep up than to catch up. So if you say it, man, did you actually watch it? You really believe it was a draw or a possible win from Jacobs? You said that in your videos. What did I say? No. You're not doing. You said you were definitely wrong. You were definitely wrong. What was I wrong about? That's all you have to tell. You got one more opportunity. Don't ask me no questions. Tell me what I was wrong about. Let's start there. You have one more response. See, they try to always say a bunch of nothing. It's a direct question. Direct questions deserve direct answers. You said, oh, you were certainly wrong about Jacobs' fight. That's for sure. So what was I wrong about? Let's start there. You don't have to write paragraph. Just write the simple, direct answer to a direct question. You said I was certainly wrong about Daniel Jacobs. So what was I certainly wrong about? Simple. Jacobs was slow. Block Xavier. They always try to jump in. Look at the names, faces, and profile pictures of the people doing the most hating. I always try to jump in when I'm in a hot seat. Block Xavier. This is mano y mano. We don't need the peanut gallery trying to rescue. Bro, we don't care what you're talking about. Ego was on point about the Canelo fight. Bro, he's not telling me what I said. See, I'm telling you, it sounds better in their head than when they have to actually explain it. Bro, you got 8 seconds, 7 seconds. What did I say? You said I was certainly wrong about the Jacobs fight. What was I wrong about? Just say the basic answer and statement that I was wrong about. 6 seconds. Shooters, just get ready. This is looking like the typical. 5 seconds. What was I wrong about? That's all you have to say. Why I don't understand when someone's asking you a direct question, why it has to be hide and seek and all this shit. 4 seconds. What was I wrong about? Please let me know. They always are quick to say I'm wrong and biased and suck and racist, but every time we get to this point, they never say what they're. I just want to know what you're talking about. 3 seconds. What was I wrong about? Please tell me. All right, shooters, get rid of him, bro. I don't have time for this. He said longer than 4 seconds, bro. He can go. They refuse to answer the question. That has to show you something. I'm not saying I'm perfect or I'm always right. But if you said the comment, why can't you tell me what I was wrong about? They have selective hearing. Listen, I broke down the fight based on what I seen. I said the Canelo Jacobs fight was competitive, a lot more competitive than the DAZN people had it. I said if you had Canelo winning, I'm not mad. I could see like a 7-5 or a draw wouldn't be out of the question. That's what I said. Yes, I did say that. You know, and I said or Jacobs with the 7-5 score. I could see that because there were some swing rounds. These dudes are so ignorant and have selective hearing, and because you're not saying precisely what they want you to say, which is never going to happen on my channel, they get mad. A 7-5 fight and a 6-6 fight is the difference, one round. So if someone slightly, they'll go out of their way to make it sound like I'm a lunatic and then have the audacity to say I gave it to Canelo 7-5. If you gave it to him 7-5, why is it inconceivable that someone had one round different? How are you saying that Canelo dominated if he fought and it was one round from being a draw, even on your scorecard? How is that a domination when one round could have changed? One round scored the other way would have changed the outcome. These dudes don't even know what they're saying. Shout out to Dalton Judge, $5 super chat. What up, Ego? Do you see Marquez tell Canelo to his face he lost? Nah, bro. I heard he said he lost. I didn't see him say it to his face. I don't agree with it, but that's some funny shit. Shout out to Rougarou, Louisiana. Jake, bottom line, see, and this is the thing. Jacobs wasn't going to win a fight giving up early rounds against Canelo. And this is what I told you from the beginning. So a lot of what I said pre-fight, I didn't even do a prediction. These dudes keep like, oh, yeah, you lost money. How'd I lose money? What are you talking about? I didn't even bet. I didn't do a fight prediction. They're like, you're mad. Your prediction was wrong. I didn't do one. And most of what I said in the prediction was respectful for both fighters. And I said it was a 50-50 fight, a toss-up fight. It was going to be competitive. I don't see a knockout. So actually what I said came true in my analysis. See, oh my gosh, shout out to Jose. Thank you. I don't think either of them did enough, but Canelo's defense was on point. I'm fine with that. I seen the same thing. First of all, the biggest issue we're having here, or the biggest disconnect with me and some of the fans, is they're trying to build this up like Canelo looked so graceful throughout the entire fight and he just shitted on Jacobs. That wasn't the case, bro. These dudes, I'm telling you, trust me, mark my words, these dudes are man fans. If you're not saying 100% that Canelo's the best and, you know, he's invincible and all this extra shit, they're going to hate. They're going to hate. That's just the reality of it. Listen. Former fighter, Mexican-American, right? Yoel Diaz, who used to train Tim Bradley. Look.
Yeah, you were bummed out about it? Yeah, I expected a better fight. You know, I honestly thought Canelo was going to do a little more. I thought Canelo honestly, with my predictions and watching Jacob's last fight and watching Canelo, I honestly thought Canelo could have stopped Jacob before the 11th. And then when he started getting to the 8, 9, I'm like, man, Canelo's not really letting go of his hands, you know. He was moving in and out. His punches were a little wide. He wasn't putting his punches in proper combinations. He landed some good shots. I mean, to me, he won the fight. He won the fight. Close fight, but he did win it. But I was expecting more because Jacobs was there. Jacobs was there to get hit. As a matter of fact, when in the later rounds, when Jacobs, after waiting so much and noticing that Canelo wasn't as aggressive, with his volume of punches, he started to let go of his hands as well. But he was very cautious in the early rounds, just moving around.
So, you guys look crazy. Y'all look crazy in the comment section. Hey, shooters, block Milo Kills. Block him. Shout out to Jose, my dude. He said, I keep it real and I like both fighters. It wasn't quote unquote fireworks. Me and Jose. That was Joel Diaz, who used to train Tim Bradley and was a former fighter himself, Mexican-American, well-known, trained some other fighters. Like, I think he's still with Maricela Cornejo. He says, I expected more from the fight. I expected more from Canelo. He basically said he started off good, but towards the latter rounds, he faded. But then when I say this stuff, then I'm racist, I'm stupid, I don't know what I'm talking about. But once again, new media, now you're starting to see. I didn't listen to that until today. I don't even know if this was like available until today. So I get on here live immediately after to tell you what I think, what I seen, and like clockwork, now you start hearing seeing the reports and hearing what people said. Juan Manuel Marquez from Mexico. You have a Mexican American and different people saying the same thing. Okay, hating on Triple G because he is not black. This is the black channel. The blacker they are, the more credit they get. Hates DAZN because of her involvement. Okay, prove anything you just said there. We got another hot seat. If you say anything dumb that does not answer the question, Mondog millionaire, which we know you're not a millionaire. This motherfucker talk, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, all this extra shit. Prove anything you're saying. Good luck. Shooters, if he says a fucking peep that doesn't answer that question, he has 8 seconds. Y'all know what to do, shooters. Okay, so I hate Triple G because he's not black. Based on what? 7 seconds. Shooters, y'all need to hold this shit down, bro. This is what I deal with. You know it's true. Block him. That was easy. Anyway, you see, every time I try to make a point, they come, the peanut gallery. So let's not distract. That was Mexican-American trainer Joel Diaz, who used to train Tim Bradley, right? He says, I expected more from the fight. I expected more from Canelo. He started off good, but got towards the end, he wasn't really letting his hands go. And I thought it was going to be a different fight. Those are his words. He says he could have did more. He said, based on Jacobs' last couple of fights before this, leading up to this fight, I thought Canelo could have closed the show and actually stopped him, but he stopped being aggressive and he stopped letting his hands go. So once again, and he said it was a close fight. And he said Jacobs actually started to come alive in the later rounds and Canelo wasn't doing as much and lost that aggressive edge to the point he didn't even get a stoppage. Listen, this sounds almost identical to what I said. But when I say it, like I said, I'm racist, I'm biased, I need to close my channel, I suck, and you have a former fighter, you know, a Hispanic Mexican American who's trained several fighters, several pro Lucas Matisse, Timothy Bradley, Maricela Cornejo, and he's trained people. He fought himself, right? He knows the business. I think his nephew fights. And he said almost exactly what I said. So again, new media, you motherfuckers look dumb because there's other people saying the same thing. They want you to say, fuck that, Canelo's the god. He won every single round and he's invincible. I'm not doing that. I'm never doing that. If I seen that, I'll tell you that. No matter who you are, gender, I don't care about none of that. If that's what I think, then that's what I'll say. But I didn't see that. So these motherfuckers think they're going to make me say what you want me. That's never going to happen. This is not the channel for you, bro. They said, listen, I'm going to play it again. For the people in the back. This is Joel Diaz, right? I think he's from, not Pomona. Where's he from? Fantasy Springs or somewhere in L.A. And listen. This is... It wasn't what I expected, honestly.
Yeah, I expected a better fight.
Yes, I expected a better fight.
Canelo was going to do a little more. I thought Canelo honestly, with my predictions and watching Jacob's last fight and watching Canelo, I honestly thought Canelo could have stopped Jacob before the 11th. And then when he started getting to the 8th, 9th, I'm like, man, Canelo's not really letting go of his hands, you know? He was Jacob's last.
He said when it started to get to the 8th, 9th, I was like, Canelo's not really letting go of his hands. Bro, that's literally what I said. That's literally what I said. Oh, he's from Indio, Coachella, yeah. True that. That's literally what I said. Canelo was doing great until he fatigued. And when he fatigued, just like he did in the Golovkin fight, then that's what tightened up the fight. Man.
Yeah, I expected a better fight. I honestly thought Canelo was going to do a little more. I thought Canelo could... Honestly, with my predictions and watching Jacob's last fight and watching Canelo, I honestly thought Canelo could have stopped Jacob before the 11th. And then when he started getting to the 8th, 9th, I'm like, man, Canelo's not really letting go of his hands, you know? He was moving in and out. His punches were a little wide. He wasn't putting his punches...
He said he was moving in and out. He was punching a little wide, which is literally on my stream yesterday. Literally, I said he got tired and he started to lose his form. That's literally what I said. Go listen to my stream. Now you have a former fighter and a professional boxing trainer who said going into the fight, I thought Canelo was going to knock out Jacobs based on Jacobs' recent fights. I thought Canelo was going to knock him out by the 11th. But I was disappointed because Canelo didn't do that. And I think he could have. It's looking ugly for old media. Like I said, we got time on our side. He's saying literally the same thing I said. When I said, I'm public enemy number one. I don't know shit. You're fucking dumb. And I'm racist. And I get called all types of shit. He's saying literally what I said. And I said it before this was even published.
In proper combinations. He landed some good shots. I mean,
he landed some good shots.
He won the fight. Close fight, but
he
didn't win it. But I was expecting more because Jacobs was there. Jacobs was there to get hit. As a matter of fact, when in the later rounds, when Jacobs, after waiting so much and noticing that Canelo wasn't as aggressive, with his volume of punches, he started to let go of his hands as well. But he was very cautious in the early rounds, just moving around and waiting for Canelo. But honestly, I expected more from the fight than what happened.
When he switched southpaw Jacobs, it seemed that he had more success. Did you think that way, and did you think he should have stayed southpaw?
Yeah, he did, but it was not good for him because Canelo's right hand is very powerful. Canelo landed a couple of right hands when he switched southpaw, and that's the right hand he hurt Trout with. You know, when he fought Trout, he threw that straight right hand and he really hurt Trout. So, you know, that's the reason why Jacobs fell then. You know, staying southpaw, he was gonna get hurt with the right hand. But, you know, the fight was action here and there. It wasn't full action packed from the beginning. But in reality, I was hoping to see more action between the 6th and the 10th round.
Why didn't we see more action, in your opinion?
I don't know.
Was it because of Jacobs, the body work, Canelo, the body work?
Well, Jacob was not stable for Canelo to land the shots. You know, Canelo is a fighter that is very, very strong, and he lands good shots. But he needs somebody that can step up to him and stand there, you know, and exchange with him. And Jacobs was smart enough to move around and not giving him the target. So,
Hey, I'm about to open my own school, bro. This is literally what I said. Remember, I even for my day ones, remember on my live stream, bro, the vindication is so sweet on my channel. I love it. Remember, I even used this on my last stream where people were saying, "Oh, fuck you, you're a liar," and all this shit, right? I said, did Canelo, his offense, look as good in the Jacobs fight as Alfredo El Perro Angulo? And then the guy was like, "No, that you can't compare that." And I said, "Why can't I compare? Those are two Canelo performances." He said, "Oh, because the styles, Angulo's style is different than Jacobs." I said, "You're proving my point." Remember? Do you guys, is this a dream? Do you guys remember? It was all a dream. Do y'all remember this? That's literally what I said to the dude. He said, "You can't compare Angulo, and you can't compare Angulo fight with Jacobs." I said, "Why not? They're both Canelo performances." And I said, "Was Canelo's offense the same?" And he was like, "No, you can't compare that. You can't do that." And I said, "Why can't I?" He said, "Because the styles are different." And I said, "Yeah, you're proving my point. Jacob was a moving target." See, that's what I told you. I said there weren't that many impactful punches where either guy was getting bludgeoned because it's a high skill level fight. No one's trying to make a mistake. Jacobs has a defense. Canelo has a defense. Even if you think Canelo's defense is better, Jacobs is still being mindful of his defense. He would like almost get hit and then take a lap, you know, and that's what made for the fight that we seen. And I literally said, I thought that styles would gel a bit better to make a more action-packed fight. This is literally what Joel Diaz is saying. This is what I was saying. Oh, media, bro. It's looking ugly for y'all. He basically said the same thing I said. But when I said it, you know, all the drunk motherfuckers and man fans, and they're, "Shut up, you're a liar. You're an idiot. You don't know. You thought this could have been a draw. You're a fucking moron." All right. You thought it was close. He just said it was a close fight. Same thing. Former fighter, professional boxing trainer. He even picked Canelo to beat Jacobs by stoppage, and he said, "I was a bit disappointed. Canelo wasn't letting his hand go. I expected more from the 6th to the 10th round." Listen, like I said, we got time. We got time on our side. So I'm just gonna keep doing. You know, we're just gonna keep the train gonna keep rolling. You can believe who you want in this boxing game. That's completely and entirely up to you guys. But this is just vindication for me, bro. Look at Michael Garcia. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Jacobs wasn't doing anything. Took Canelo to gas out a little just to get in the fight. So he wasn't doing anything when Canelo gassed out, or what are you saying? So when Canelo gassed out a little, he wasn't doing anything? That's what you're saying? Bro, I'm gonna start cutting it down to this. If you put stuff in my comment section, right, Be prepared. We gonna do speed rounds around this motherfucker. You got 5 seconds. Cause all of a sudden, bro, every single time they take forever. You got 5 seconds, homie. So he didn't do nothing when he started getting a little tired, right? Just a little. That's what you're saying. He said Jacobs wasn't doing anything. Michael Garcia, 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Michael Garcia, please respond. Get rid of him. I'm done. I give these dudes too much. I give him too much of a chance. Get rid of Michael Garcia. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Bro, if you guys leaving all these wild, far comments, just be prepared to answer, and be ready to battle at all times. It's a war zone here in the comment section. And the funny thing is they act like they're disputing something against me, the man fans, but they're not. I didn't say Jacobs, the bottom line is Canelo got tired. I didn't say what chain. If anything, that's what I said in my prediction or in my analysis. I said Canelo started to flatten out and get tired, and then Jacobs started to come alive. But it's like these dudes are so beta male and so insecure and so protective of Canelo or whatever fighter they happen to like at the time that they don't even take the time to hear what you're saying, to comprehend, to make sure that you're arguing different things, bro. It don't matter if Canelo got a little bit tired or a lot of bit tired. When he got tired, Jacobs did better. The fight got tight because Canelo couldn't maintain the pace he was working at, which is what we have seen in the past. This is exactly what I've said. I told you. First of all, even Canelo's best rounds, he wasn't clobbering Jacobs, and Jacobs wasn't really being offensive at all. So this is what they're mad at. This is what the man fans are mad at. They want me to say Canelo put on this master class. They want me to and this is where the race comes into it. When they say, "Oh, ego, you praise black fighters," or stupid shit like that. Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence put on a tour de force performance. He won every single round. He beat by outboxing Mikey Garcia. He beat him to the punch. He hurt Mikey Garcia. Canelo had no rounds in this whole entire fight that resembled Errol Spence's 9th round in the Mikey Garcia fight. If anybody disagrees with that statement, please step up in the comment section right the fuck now. If you think Canelo had a round offensively where he was landing the type of big blows that Errol Spence was landing on an elite fighter, Mikey Garcia, who was moving up, but still an elite fighter who had fought at 140, and Mikey Garcia, how he looked in round 9, please stand up right now or forever hold your peace. But they want me to say, like, bro, boxing is not even in that regard. If Canelo looked like he did versus Angulo, he was fucking Angulo up. He was hitting him with some hard shit. But because of the style of Jacobs, like OL Diaz is saying, like your boy Ego is saying, it made it more complex. Canelo has naturally struggled with people who integrate boxing, toe-to-toe, and foot speed and movement. That's why this wasn't a domination. If Jacobs was flat-footed the whole way, then Canelo probably would have knocked him out. But styles make fights, and the two styles, nobody wanted to, push and make that mistake. I think they both respected each other a bit too much. I think they both respected each other's power. They both, knew it was at stake. Canelo's got all this money tied up with DAZN and getting big bank and, buying Bugattis and shit. So ain't nobody trying to lose that. Jacobs didn't want to lose his belt, different stuff like that. So that's what we got. That's what happens when the two. Some guys don't fight like that. Some guys, like, if Canelo fought Ruslan Provodnikov, like let's say they're in the same division, hypothetically, let's say Ruslan was 160, then it would have been more of a war because Ruslan's gonna give it everything he had. That's just his style. Jacobs and Canelo are both kind of looking to pick their spots and both have a good defense, and neither one like really floored it to take the torch from the other person. You know, Canelo was doing enough to throw punches and show heart that, you know, so Jacobs didn't just like bully him, but it wasn't that type of fight. Like it wasn't like people were spilling about and getting wobbled and rocked. It wasn't that type of fight. But they want me to act like it was. They want me to act like the performance from the first 6 rounds, the last 6 didn't look like that from Canelo. So how can I say? Same for Juan Francisco Gallo Estrada. He started off great, but he got led into the wrong type of fight where Sor Rungvisai was getting blown out. And then out of nowhere, it became competitive because he got lured into the wrong fight. Canelo, not so much. It's not that Canelo got lured into the wrong fight, but he has a hole in his gas tank, like I told you, stamina issues. And when I told you, he loses form. He was looking mad crisp and slippery and, you know, doing it, but he can't keep that pacing. It's like he has to understand he's fighting bigger guys now. You're at 160. And then here's another thing. They keep talking about Canelo moving up to 175. They should fall back on that because it's not even the fact that Canelo doesn't have skills. He clearly has skills. But you talking about fighting Kovalev, again, Kovalev can box and you're fighting bigger guys. If you can't knock Kovalev out at 175, it's going to be a problem because you can't get tired with Kovalev, bro. Kovalev has a mean streak in aggression. You know, and once again, here's another thing. Oscar De La Hoya kept saying, oh, yeah, what about Andre Ward and shit like that? Go look at my old video. Go look at all the comments, all the slander, all the relentless things people were leaving in the comment for me. And I'm saying my honest opinion that that's not a good fight for Canelo. Now, who believes that, bro, I'm telling you, vindication is so sweet. On my channel is so sweet because I keep getting it. These motherfuckers that claim to know boxing and really respect the sport were trying to tell me that Canelo at 175 would knock out Andre Ward. Who the fuck believes that? I could pull up the video right now in the comments. Who the fuck believes that now? Danny Jacobs has been knocked out at that weight and Canelo didn't knock him out. Triple G knocked him down and put him on his butt. Canelo didn't do that. So, once again, vindication is mine. I am inevitable. Who believes that Canelo would beat Andre Ward at 175? Mr. Cardio, Mr. Stamina, pause. Who? I've watched Andre Ward train. If you don't think that motherfucker got stamina, you are sadly mistaken. Plus, that would be more his weight class than it's Canelo's. That's why they had Canelo fight Rocky Fielding at 168. Bro, I should just listen. Oh my gosh, I'm about to destroy these motherfuckers, bro. Old media, it's over for you. I told y'all. You know, I don't even have to do this, but I'm gonna do it just because it's fun. Because I like to see y'all squirm. I want to see y'all bleed, like Axl Rose said. I want to see you bleed. I'm gonna pull up the video, and you look at all the comments, all the motherfuckers talking shit about me, saying Ward gets knocked out. Okay, we gonna see who believes that. The video got over 100,000 views, so you know we made some money. You know, and y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of motherfuckers who think they know boxing and really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they always have the audacity to come to a real one. Look, De La Hoya brought this up. 107,000 views from a month ago from your boy Ego. I was merely reporting. Look at the zone. The zone advertising all on my shit. Hold on. Bro, we gonna revisit this, bro. I got time. I told you. My life is going good. Damn, the zone. But why is the zone advertising heavy now after the fight just ended? That's a little weird. Look. This is the video about Canelo Ward. 1,600 comments. Ego, you think you're bullshitting with the arrow? I'm not talking about that fight. Show me some paperwork. It's just like in the hood when someone say someone's snitching, show the paperwork. That shit's public records. It's public records. Show me some paperwork. I don't care about Canelo and Errol Spence because it's a ploy. That's clout chasing. Listen, you're going to notice on my channel a lot less bullshit clout chasing type videos, and the focus is going to remain on more shit that's real. Don't tell me about Andy Ruiz versus Wilder. I mean, Joshua versus Wilder or Fury. I don't care about that as much. Like, you going to see it. Bro, I lead the charge. I lead the charge in this game. We got to get back. This clout chasing shit is getting out of hand, bro. Just like this Ward Canelo shit that I did. You're going to see less and less of those talks from me. I don't care. I'm not starving for views. I'm not starving for cash. I don't have to. I'd rather focus on the shit that's really important. I don't give a fuck about Terrence Crawford versus Spence because it's not happening next. Don't give a fuck about Canelo versus Charlo, Canelo versus Spence, Jaime Munguia versus Charlo, unless you show me some type of indications that these things are going to happen. You know, I don't care about Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko. Do you see what I'm saying? This is becoming a recurring issue. I set the tone. We control the narrative. They want us to start talking about a whole bunch of bullshit and be arguing. This ain't Mayweather Pacquiao. I don't care. I don't care about none of these fights to that point. You know, these guys aren't like multi-million pay-per-view earners to the point where I'm just finna be arguing for 5 and 6 years. Been there, done that. Wilder, Joshua, love to see the fight, but I don't really care. Like, you know, I'll occasionally talk about it, but it's gonna be at my leisure. I don't care about Canelo. I don't care about Canelo. His side offering $20 million to Errol Spence. That's what I'm saying. I really don't, because every indication is that Errol Spence is finna fight Sean Porter. So what is the point of belaboring it, bro? It's just all clout chasing. Oh yeah, $20 million. When I see Errol Spence say, "Hey, we got the contract," you know, and it looks like they're making some ground, making some leeway, then I'll be like, all right, and I'll start talking about it. But other than that, I don't really care. Oh, we got some new comments on this video. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at the video in a while. So say when you have the judges in your pocket, you could beat anyone. See, they were saying Ward needs a tune-up and all types of shit, bro. Ward is in shape right now. Damn, I got a lot of comments. Bro, I didn't know. This got 1,600 comments now. I didn't know it had that many comments. I'm trying to... Well, I know when I first uploaded it, there were hella comments like, fuck you, and Canelo's beating him. Look, this this what I'm telling you. New media, bro. We put them on blast. Simly, I swear, bro, Ego be the most biased boxing channel out there, bruh, for real. So I'm the most because I said that Andre Ward, bro, we blocking all these idiots, bro. I'm biased because I think Andre Ward would beat Canelo. Incredible. Low blow Ward would win the fight with low blows. See, that's what I'm saying. These dudes ain't really talking boxing. Not even talking about nothing. And then this was also what the man fans do. There's a bunch of comments. Oh, Errol Spence needs to move up. So De La Hoya clout chases and brings up Andre Ward for Canelo, and then you bring up Spence. It's so ironic how that happens. Look at what these people put. I'm done, bro. This is too easy. He said at 160 Canelo would win. Yeah, because Ward would be a fucking skeleton. These dudes be crazy. He said Canelo would beat Andre Ward at 160. No shit, because he would be all sucked up at 160. These dudes. He said Canelo would be. He said at 160 Canelo beats him, but Ward would win at 68. Bro, Ward was fighting at 75 and retired and put on pounds for the Creed movie and hosting the Contender. Why the fuck would he go down to 160? Stop it. Shout out to Anthony Walden. Ego is one of the realest out there. Shout out to you, your brother from Beijing, China. Shout out to China, man. I need to come out to China, bro. Look, Victor Chingon Ortiz. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Hold on. Look. Oh, there. Ward been out. Look, you see that? Ward been out for 2 years, LOL. Canelo will slap him around. Victor Chingon Ortiz. Ward been out for 2 years, LOL. Canelo will slap him around. Okay, after the Jacobs fight, who believes that Andre Ward would lose to Canelo at 175? These dudes, they just be living a fantasy life in the comment section. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's clout chasing, because De La Hoya know he ain't gonna put no fucking. Bro, they talk about Caleb Smith, bro, who has, it looks cool, but he hasn't really fought outside of Britain like that. So we don't really know what hit. Canelo does good with European style of fighters, in general. Liam Smith and Rocky Fielding, he's been crushing them dudes. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring Canelo. Bro, I would be, I think they would fight Caleb Smith at 68, probably before Charlo. I would bet that. So that's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of clout chasing, bro. Weight classes exist for a reason. De La Hoya just did an interview ahead of this Canelo Jacobs fight talking about Canelo could fight Andre Ward at 75. You know they ain't going to make that, bro. Not anytime soon. Sports Guy 17, $5. LOL, there's weight classes for a reason. Next they'll say Canelo can beat Wilder. Laughing. Keep doing the do ego, mad respect to your grind. Bro, this shit is funny. So it has to be, and then be swearing they know some shit. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna start limiting the content that I like I said, in the hood. If someone says you snitching, show the receipt, show the paperwork. That's all you doing. Like I said, it's public records. You can pull that up. If someone's snitching and you have their government name and stuff, you can find that out. It's not hard to pull up. There's a lot of clout chasing going on in boxing. A lot. Clout chasing, like where so-and-so's names will be mentioned in the same sentence. Two promoters and shit that ain't never done no recent big fights. Like, I'm not with that. I'm not going to sit up here and argue these things with no signs that they're like, watch, mark my words, mark this video. I'm a prophet in this game. Closer to Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz, right? Closer to Tyson Fury fighting Tom Schwartz. Watch the narrative. If AJ wins versus Andy Ruiz, I don't know what fight comes first, but you know, if what's first, Tom Schwartz or AJ Ruiz? I don't really know. What fight comes up next? The Tom Schwartz Fury fight, or is it? Because I know AJ's fight's in June 1st, but I don't know when Tyson Fury's shit is. Because it's not really a fight that I'm like loving. I know when AJ's fight is. I don't know when Tom Schwartz is. Yeah, AJ Ruiz is much better than Tyson Fury. Wilder, Brazil, and AJ Ruiz are definitely better fights than Tyson Fury. But here's the thing. This is the point. This is what I'm talking about with the clout chasing. Tyson Fury, if AJ wins, right? I don't know when his fight is, but if he already won and he's still relevant with his belts and doesn't have to rematch Andy Ruiz or something, watch for Tyson Fury, Tom Schwartz, as we grow closer. Watch the narrative be about Wilder and be about Joshua for a top-ranked card when there's no indication that Tyson Fury is going to fight Wilder in a rematch or AJ next. Okay, so Fury happens after. Thank you guys for looking that up. But listen, just hear my point. If Wilder and AJ win their next fights, by the time we get to the Tyson Fury-Tom Schwartz fight, watch the narrative and the build-up be talking about Tyson Fury possibly fighting AJ or Tyson Fury possibly fighting Wilder. This is what's happening. This is what's happening in boxing. Lomachenko's fighting Corolla. So let's talk about Gervonta Tank Davis the week of the fight. Crawford's fighting Amir Khan. Let's talk about Errol Spence fight and yell at Al Heyman. It's happening too. It's too easy to decode. Dakota Fanning. Easy to decode this stuff. And I'm not, for me, I'm taking a stand. Listen, the money, YouTube's cool, the views cool, but I'm a person of character, virtue, and integrity. Like I said, I don't have to have 1 billion subscribers. I'd rather have a small group of people that fuck with me. As long as I can pay my bills, move around a little bit, and just overall be happy in life, I would rather. Because I care more about integrity than this. Like I told you, Broner and Tank went to the bathroom, and YouTube reporters followed them into the bathroom trying to get clicks and views. I don't have to do all that, bro. I really don't. I don't have to run after a rapper's tour bus or fighters getting in Bugattis and I'm chasing Charlo, wait. Hey, Charlo, man. And run in with the camera. I'm not. Y'all do that. I don't have to do all that, bro. Your moral compass is always above reproach, my brother. Appreciate you. I'm just telling you. I don't need all that clout chasing and shit. That's that whole shit. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I have a line. As a man, I'm a man before y'all got it twisted. Y'all got me fucked up, bro. I'm a man before this reporting shit and YouTube, boxing, all that. I'm a man before any of that. I didn't come into the world a YouTube reporter, but I did come into this world as ego as a man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me fucked up, bro. So I'm not gonna co-sign all these little games and shit that boxing is doing. We haven't made a big fight with this other promoter, or we can't get Triple G Andre, let alone Triple G Charlo, but Triple G rolls. Let's bring up Andre fight and try to tantalize the fans. Let's talk about Charlo and Triple G and talk about how they could fight to hopefully this is played out. It's played out. It's just everyone's trying to do this Mayweather Pacquiao shit. I don't need views like that, bro. I really don't. I'm not saying I won't talk. We'll talk about some of the TMZ gossipy stuff, But I'm telling you, I'm taking a firm stand. Like, don't ask me about Canelo Spence. I don't care. 2 different weight classes. Fighters need to start respecting these weight classes. We keep seeing it. Amir Khan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe Amir Khan's a true middleweight. I'm a middleweight. I could beat Canelo. I see something. Like, bro. Then he get in there. Yeah, you see something. Stars, because Canelo knocked you out with 1 punch. He didn't do that to Jacobs. Because Khan had no business being there. As well as he did versus Canelo at first, he couldn't make no mistakes. I mean, he made a mistake. He slowed down. See, listen, Jacobs and Canelo got tired. He got tired, but he didn't get knocked out. Khan had no business, because as soon as Khan got tired from, fighting the bigger man and taking body shots, a couple well-placed body shots and shit by Canelo, he got knocked out with 1 punch. Who knows? Amir Khan is maybe a true middleweight. All right, you're a true middleweight. That's what's up. And then you fight Canelo, and we know what happens. Same thing with Kell Brook. So basically, I'm gonna fight Triple J. I'm at my true weight, and I'm eating steak, and chocolate brownies. I believe I can beat him. And realistically, all right, bro. And then Triple G was like, "Hey, no, guys, let me break your eye." Broke Kell Brook's eye. It's played. Mikey Garcia, I see something. I see it. Errol Spence, I want him. His dad's like, nah, don't do that. Leave that boy alone. Robert Garcia, no, fuck, don't do that. Don't fight Errol. And then, no, I see something. Fuck y'all. I see it. Fuck you, Robert. I see it. No, you don't, man. Like, just don't fight him. His pops told him. His girl told him. Robert, no, fuck, Mikey, shut up. Don't fight him. I see something. Fuck all y'all. And then it's what we knew was gonna happen, bro. I'm just done with it. I'm good off the clout chasing and the respect the weight classes, bro. If you ain't aired out your current division, I don't care. I don't want to see you move up. Please, fighters, let this all be a lesson. I'm from Sheffield, big Kel fan, but that is funny. Shout out to Tom Yates. Yeah, man, we have a little bit of fun. So basically, so me and my chocolate brownie, my right hand, I'm at my true weight. Anyway, yeah, bro, I'm just tired of it. Let's get back to some good old boxing talk. Like Tyson Fury's fighting Tom Schwartz. Let's talk about Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarzenegger. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, hey, Vinny. What are you get these people? Yeah. Like, let's talk. Let's talk about Tom Schwarzenegger. Like, I don't know. Maria Shaiva, what are you doing? Hey, Dylan. Like, I don't care about. Okay, Tyson Fury about to fight this motherfucker, and let's talk about Wilder more than we're talking about Tom Schwarzenegger. Tyson Fury's about to fight this guy from Germany, but let's just keep talking about AJ. It's played, bro. Terrence Crawford about to fight Amir Khan, but the whole promo and build up is about, will you fight Errol Spence? It's old, bro. Like, let's talk about who these guys are actually fighting and shit. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm gonna try my best to take a firm stance on that, bro. He said, who is this Tom Schwartz? I don't know, bro. But let's talk about what they can produce. All these producers and promoters and shit. Like, I don't care about Canelo and Spence. I really don't. Until I see if I see some breadcrumbs, some footprints in the sand that look like it's leading us to there, then that's one thing. But other than that, it's just like Mayweather Pacquiao clout chase fest. It's old. It's real old to me. So on my channel, that's my oath. That's my pact. Like I said, I don't need to. I could easily make hella videos about Canelo and Spence, but it's like, what? Those aren't evergreen videos because it's, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Now, if we make some leeway and Golden Boy sends $20 million and then Derek James and Errol Spence are mulling it over like, and then they're setting up meetings, then okay, that's different. He said their actual fights aren't worth the press. Well, then that means they got to make better fights, right? It just is getting ridiculous. It really is. Tyson Fury scheduled to fight XY and Tom Schwarzenegger and Tom Sawyer and all these motherfuckers, and we spent more of the promotion talking about Deontay Wilder rematch, or when he was fighting Francisco Pianeta, and we were spending more. You're fighting Pinata, fight Pinata, knock the candy out this man. You get what I'm saying? You fighting Pinata, but most of the promotion was about Deontay Wilder. He came to the fight and all that. They're using the same tricks, and I'm just over it. It's the same trick over and over. They got to get money some other way. I'm not going to encourage this dumb shit unless you start making, like, if Jaime Munguia could fight the winner of Jared Hurd versus Julian J. Rock Williams, show me. We back on that. We back on that Mob Deep shit, bro. We about to Mob Deep. I don't care if you Mob Deep. Oh, tricks to crew. Nah, we on some Mob Deep, bro. We about to get on that grimy shit, on that gully shit. It's just getting like a one big clout chase and rat race, and everybody just keep talking about. I'd rather give Gabe Flores, Joey Spencer, and F.A. Ajagba and Teofimo. I'd rather give all these motherfuckers some shine. That's where I'm at with it. Let these young cats come in and eat. They at least on Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Like, these motherfuckers at least hungry. Shout out to my dude Rolly. Man, if you ain't trying to show me, then I don't really care about it, bro. I watch your channel because you talk about the shit that matters and cut out the fat, unlike all the other bullshit channels. You know why? Because I'm a true boss. I'm not saying that to brag or gloat. That's just the reality. I'm a boss. If you're a boss, you get to move like a boss. I wake up when I want. I don't have no alarm clock. My alarm clock is when my eyes open up, and I thank the Lord every day. These other dudes, it's like a one big rat race. A lot of these dudes, they don't make no money off of this shit. So they got it. Canelo, they got to make. And I'm not knocking anyone that talked about that particular. I'm just telling you the stance I'm talking about. But some people, it's like they have to just throw out whatever because they just want content and stuff. Like, I have integrity. I don't have to do this. Like Golden Boy. I told you, they didn't give me the credential for Canelo Jacobs. No skin off my back. Hope your numbers represented, the fight well. I don't care. I don't have to, like, beg for it and shit and, like, type emails and say, oh, you don't want me to cover your fight and give you extra exposure? I'm big enough, bro. Like, I make more money not going. That's just where my head's at. I'm on some different. I'm on that 2020 shit. Y'all still on that 2019 shit, bro. I'm looking at the grand scheme of things. I'm looking at this game a whole lot different. I don't. If someone don't want me to cover their fights and give it additional exposure with my audience for whatever reason, because you mad because I cover PBC fights or whatever. I don't know. That's on them, bro. I'm a professional. I work with anybody. It is what it is. That's just the reality of it. But I'm not gonna keep trying to push these fake agendas unless they show me something. Just like a referee. If someone's getting their ass whooped in a fight, what does the referee say? Hey, you was getting fucked up in round 7. It's round 8. You got to show me something or I'm gonna stop this fight. That's what he said. Come to the corner and let the team know if he don't show me something this round based on how that last round looked, I'm going to call a halt to this. That's what we doing. We drawing a line in the sand. Don't tell me about Canelo Spence. Don't tell me about Crawford Spence unless we're making some real progress. Because that's the thing, is they just want us to talk about all this shit and they ain't making no type of progress. I'm done. I'm off that, bro. Eddie Hearn, every day he's talking about Wilder, and it's such a shame, bro. I'm off that. Oh, it's such a shame Wilder don't want to fight me to 2020. Like I said, I'll do it in moderation as it comes up, but I'm not like the far out shit. You gonna see less and less of. Period. Unless I just feel like doing it. Unless my schedule is free. Like, we know Canelo's not fighting Andre Ward. Andre Ward's retired. You know. We know De La Hoya ain't finna put him in there at 175 with Dre. So yeah, that's kind of what we're on. That's where my head's at least right now. Show me something. Let's see it. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. If you really want to make, Canelo Spence. See, and this is how I know. This is why I don't believe it, bro. Shout out to Kane. He said fantasy fight scenarios get boring after a while. Facts. Here's another reason. The biggest fights get done and there's no talk or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally woke up and got on Twitter one day and Mayweather was like, I'm fighting Canelo. And I was like, oh, shit. And I made a video about it. You know what I'm saying? There was no, like, huge buildup or, all this stuff. So the fact that De La Hoya is putting it out there and saying, hey, we're going to send a $20 offer, $20 million, why wouldn't that just happen? That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody got to fend for themselves now. Everybody got to, just make what you're saying you're going to make. Just get it done behind the scenes. You get what I'm saying? Get it done behind the scenes. Like, why would you, really, when I do stuff, I just move. I just make the move. Like, let's say I was going to get at a girl. I don't go on social media and say, hey, I'm at this bar and there's this cutie at 12 o'clock. I'm getting ready to make my move. This ain't like no fucking journal. You know what I'm saying? Like, my diary and shit. Like, San Francisco, 9:45 p.m. I want you guys to know on my Facebook, I will approach this beautiful subject. Like, you're just going to make the move. And if you pop at her and if you're successful, you're successful. They talking about, oh yeah, we offering Spence $20 million. Just do it. Canelo just won. He got the belt. Offer him, see where it goes, and then that. That's why I don't believe this stuff. Shout out to D-Lo. He said it's bad when network promoters create clickbait. That's what I'm saying. And it's getting obsessive. It's getting like too crazy. And then it's getting against conventional wisdom. The whole world knows that Errol Spence is likely to fight against Sean Porter. Rampant, another great word. The whole world knows that the rumor is Pacquiao versus Thurman. But we're supposed to defy all conventional wisdom and ignore all of that and start playing into these fake narratives that are clickbaity. You know what I'm saying? Talking about all these other fights. Look. This motherfucker already training. It's up to my people. Look. He already training. That boy Manny already training. I got hop. I hop. Manny already training. So I'm supposed to ignore all these rumors about these fights that we think are gonna happen next, and start feeding into these crazy manipulative pipe dream fight. I'm off it. Real talk. It's like constantly trying to play these games through the media and fans. Like, y'all can have that. I'd rather talk about something I don't know, man. The part of what I came up in this game, I came up off of, the truth serum. I came up off like promoting fights that were actually happening. Not like, oh, God damn it, Wilder and AJ would be nice. Like, it's sad. It's sad that we have to talk about shit that can happen, and we have to talk about it like it's like Tommy Hearns versus Mayweather, some shit that can't, or Edwin Valero versus Manny Pacquiao. We got to talk about these fights as if like they can't happen. Someone's passed away or somebody's retired or both fighters are retired. All these promoters want PBC fighters so bad. But they say Al Heyman's the devil and all this shit. So yeah, like I said, that's really what I'm really working on. I'm really working on, and I'm gonna show y'all. Like I said, I'm not saying if I have time, I'll talk about some of this shit, but it's really gonna be at my disposal. Like I don't need views, I don't need money, my bills paid, everything's cool. But we got to bring some integrity back in this game. Everybody else keeps going with the flow. We gonna put our foot down, draw a line in the sand. Let's talk about the actual fight. So if you listen, and you know what, this is gonna hold the promoters and networks to something, because now, see, this is we're you know what we're doing, we're enabling this bullshit because we're still bringing light to these other fights on the pretense that it's on the back of another fight. Hey, if I watch the Canelo Jacobs, the winner might fight Triple G, the winner might fight Andre, you know? So we're really feeding into this shit. Shout out to Jimmy. He said, I appreciate your hard work. I'm dead serious, bro. I've been thinking about this. I'm like Nas and Belly. I'm about to go to Africa like Nas and Belly. You know, my mind is just on a different level, bro. We need some integrity back in this game. You know, they building these weak ass fights that nobody want to see under the pretense of the fights that we do want to see. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, if it looks feasible, that's one thing. Like the winner of J-Rock and Hurd, and then the winner of Tony Harrison, Jermell Charlo rematch, I'll talk about that because they're all aligned. And, you know, Charlo has talked about fighting Hurd. I've interviewed Hurd. He said he wants to fight both the Charlos. He said he wants to fight Jermell, and then Jermell's going to want to avenge his brother because he said he's going to beat Jermell. So I'll talk about something like that because that actually seems feasible. But all these other shits, I'm really going to limit that. I really am. The fights we want to see are hard to be made, though. Okay. Well, then that's their problem. They're going to have to figure it out. I don't give a fuck. Straight like that. I really don't care. Because this is what's happening. We're going to force you to deal with whatever you're putting out for us. So if Tyson Fury is fighting Tom Schwartz, then that's the fight we'll talk about. But what's happening is people are intrigued with Tyson Fury and other options like Dillian White or Wilder, Luis Ortiz or AJ or some shit like that. So that's what's being built up. Everybody needs to pull their own weight. You know what I'm saying? Like in my family, if you cook something, you the last person in the kitchen, you got to clean the dishes, or you at least have to clean up your own mess. Everybody need to start pulling their own weight. You know, tell me why I should watch or order, you know, this fight, Joshua Ruiz. Tell me and promote Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz, or Pacquiao versus Thurman, or, you know, Spence Porter. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what's actually happening, bro. You know, it's just a bunch of clout chasing. Like Spence Porter, that's a good fight. We can talk about that fight in its own entity without mentioning Crawford, without, you know, mentioning this and that. Canelo. So it's gonna force people to kind of be held responsible for the fights that they're making. You know, it keeps happening. That's the frustrating part. Like Usyk, they say, oh, he's moving up. He might fight Povetkin. He might fight Luis Ortiz. He might fight Takam. The fight that I would least want to see Usyk in was Takam. Guess what? That's who he's fighting. Even though Alexander Povetkin lost to Joshua, that would be a tough first fight moving up for Usyk, or it could potentially. I like that better. I like Luis Ortiz better. He fighting the one guy that I would put ranked number 3 out of those 3 fights. I'm off it. Let me know what you guys think. We